How's it going, everyone? I want to take you guys through some Cyber Monday offers that are live right now. Various PlayStation game deals, and I'd be remiss if I don't mention the deal on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. Very rare that a Nintendo console would come out and then pretty quickly after release see at least a little bit of a discount, but for Cyber Monday, it is discounted. The Mario Kart World Bundle, in fact, is discounted. I know people have their opinions on the Switch 2. I actually think it's a pretty damn good console, outside of some obvious factors, but I think the launch lineup has actually been pretty good. The launch window lineup, I should say, relative to some other launch window lineups, but we'll talk about that at the end of this video since I know a lot of you guys are here for the PlayStation stuff. And let's right off the bat highlight some cheaper PlayStation Store credit, because this is my favorite deal to cover. It's literally money that you guys are gonna spend anyway that you are getting cheaper right now. Dollar General, which means that you do have to go to your local Dollar General, is selling PlayStation gift cards 15% off. So a $100 PSN card will be $85. I believe they'd have $15 cards as well. This is a great offer to take advantage of whenever you see a PSN credit deal, especially one that's over 10% off. Like 10% off is obviously really good. Well, we'll take that deal, but 15 or even 20% off, that is when you are absolutely cooking, and 15% off at Dollar General is a phenomenal pickup. So go to your local Dollar General, try to snag that. That'll be live until December the 6th, and it kicked off today, so definitely take advantage of that. Beyond that, for PSN credit, I'd be remiss if I do not mention the PayPal offer again. I mentioned this in an earlier video. Some of you guys may have missed it, but you can use the PayPal offer. So how this offer works is log into your PayPal account if you have one, and then go to the rewards section, and in the rewards section, there will be an offer for a 20% cash back if you use PayPal's Pay in 4. Pay in 4 is an option where they'll take one payment right away, and the other 3 payments for whatever purchase you make will be made over the course of the next 6 weeks, and they'll auto take the payments. Pretty simple, pretty easy to follow, but they are running a 20% cashback promo that any single transaction up to the price of $1,250 using the PayPal Pay in 4 option, you'll get 20% cash back on it. Now, it can only be a single transaction, so try to find a lot of stuff. Best Buy is a spot that does take PayPal's Pay in 4. That's where I would go. There's some other spots, like eBay obviously has PayPal Pay in 4. Unfortunately, Walmart doesn't, but Best Buy does. You could literally get PSN store credit. You could get $250 of store credit, get $50 back. Now, they do limit you to one PSN card per value, but you could get a $250 card, a $200 card, a $150 card, a $100 card if you want to do it that way. That would be what, $450, $600? That's $700 of PSN credit. You would get $140 back. You would get $700 of credit for $560. Now, I don't know how many people are trying to buy that much PSN credit, and also bear in mind that any single time, PSN does cap you to, I think it's $375 in your wallet. So if you do get more than $375, you would have to either buy games to lessen your value, or you would just have to hold on to the codes, which is fine. You can hold on to the codes. Remember, it's straight wallet credit. You can use that wallet credit to buy pre-order games. The year-end sale just went live, which I'm going to be covering in another video as well. Obviously, that's a big sale, but a lot of value there if you do take advantage of the 20% cash back. And again, the 20% cash back can be used on any of the Cyber Monday deals that are live on Best Buy right now, including if you want to pick up the PlayStation 5 Pro console, you can get it essentially for $520. I see there being some buzz over Amazon having the PS5 Pro for $648 or something like that. Dude, it's $650 at Best Buy. If you can take advantage of that 20% cash back, which it's limited to one transaction per PayPal account, but I don't know, if you have like a friend, a family member that has their own PayPal account, maybe you could do some. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you know, you might have one PayPal account, but your buddy might have another PayPal account. Maybe they could buy something, and then you guys could do some transactions, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, like I said, there is a Cyber Monday sale going on at Best Buy right now. Look, I've always thought of Cyber Monday as kind of a meme, that there's not a lot of big deals, but they do have TVs on sale. Like, bro, if you want a Samsung 65-inch QLED 4K TV, they've got that down to $1,000, 20% cash back. Like the big ticket items, when you're getting 20% cash back on that is pretty insane. I mean, you could get an Xbox Series X that comes with a $100 gift card for, what is it? I believe it's $650. Obviously, ain't nobody trying to buy that. Like, $650. Bro, a Series X is the same price as a PS5 Pro. What are we doing? Like, that is insane. Now, with the Series X, you do get the $100 Best Buy e-gift card, but that's absolutely insane. That's criminal, I would say. But, nonetheless, you could get, the robot vacuums. They noted save 50% off on the robot vacuums. I've always noticed that on Cyber Monday, the gaming deals are kind of limited, but you'll get stuff like robot vacuums and TVs on sale. So, and Xbox Series X's, which honestly at this point pretty much has the same value as a robot vacuum. Honestly, I would put the robot vacuum above the Series X, but nonetheless, a lot of deals running right now. Mainly, I just wanted to hype up that 20% cashback offer on PayPal, because that offer is insane. Everybody should take advantage of it. If you have a PayPal account, it's a no-brainer, and just remember, it's a single transaction. Don't buy like a $20 item and then be like, all right, it works, let me go now make my real transaction. You get one shot. I verified it myself before I even talked it up. I wanted to make a purchase myself. I did a $450 purchase, and I got $90 back in rewards points, and then those rewards points, you can immediately exchange that for PayPal credit, or you could put that towards a purchase through PayPal, and PayPal credit, you just transfer it to your bank account. It's pretty freaking simple. You do have to have like a bank account link, so they have somewhere to take the payment from, obviously, so keep that in mind. All of it's pretty simple, but yeah, 20% cashback is crazy, and utilize it with the Cyber Monday deals, and you can get those deals even better. Another Cyber Monday deal that is running right now on a game, actually, Cronos the New Dawn is down to $40, which I think is a great price. Like, there's a lot of Maddens and NBAs still on sale for Cyber Monday, and you know, I'm not gonna get all too hyped up about that stuff, but Cronos the New Dawn, I think, is a legit great game, and I really want it to do better. I know that they just cracked 500,000 copies sold, but really, 500,000 copies sold for a game of this caliber, you know, it should be selling. I'm not saying, okay, I said it should sell 5 million, but at the very least, you know, a million and a half, like, I would like the game to be around that number, because I think the game is at that quality level. I genuinely think the game is really good. As far as a action survival horror game goes, outside of, you know, I'm washed up and I'm not a big fan of challenging games. Chronos is a bit on the challenging side, but I think it totally works for the vibe of the game, the aesthetics, the atmosphere. All of that is so good. Narratively, I thought the game was compelling. $40 is a good price for it, given that it just came out. I was hoping it would get a little bit cheaper, maybe 35, but again, 40 bucks is a good price point. And then lastly, I do want to shout the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World Bundle. It is $450 over at Walmart. A $50 discount for a Nintendo console that just came out. You guys know how hard Nintendo stuff just holds in value and price point. The fact that it's $50 off, I think, is kind of insane, to be perfectly honest. And this is the Mario Kart World Bundle, so you get Mario Kart World, a game that they sell standalone for $80. So, you know, getting that is pretty good as well. And I know people have their opinions on the Switch 2. Look, I think the game key cards is trash, but you know, we're getting a lot more PS5 games these days that not all the data is on discs, and I agree, the game key cards are trash. However, the launch lineup itself, I actually think is pretty good. Launch window, I would say, and launch window is like, you know, June to December, like the first 6 months. Mario Kart World came out at launch, Donkey Kong Bonanza came out, you got the upgrades on Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, you got the upgrade on Kirby, Mario Party, etc., and then you did have some cross-gen games in Pokemon Legends, and then Metroid Prime 4 is coming out as well, and then Kirby Air Riders as well. Like, I think that's a pretty decent launch window lineup, and you're gonna have the release of Fire Emblem, you're gonna have more big titles in 2026. Nintendo's generally pretty good about getting their major titles out. Pokemon Gen 10 is going to come out next year as well. I feel like that's going to end up being a cross-gen game, but we'll see. You know, I don't follow the Nintendo news cycle all that much, so maybe the, you know, information on that is already coming out, but nonetheless, I think the Switch 2's launch lineup is actually pretty good. Whether or not you vibe with the Nintendo games like that, you know, that's your prerogative. I thought Donkey Kong was great, but I don't go crazy over over the Nintendo IPs outside of, you know, Xenoblade is right up my alley, Fire Emblem is right up my alley, Mario really isn't. Donkey Kong, while I enjoyed, it's not like an IP I have always gravitated towards, although Bonanza was the first new major Donkey Kong game and really did Donkey Kong good in terms of elevating that IP, so good on them. I played Kirby Air Ride when I was a kid as well, so seeing Air Rider was cool. And then as far as cross-gen games go, like Metroid Prime, that's awesome. Pokemon Legends, I know people have their opinions on that, but that was a nice release as well. But that'll do it for me. Again, Dollar General has got the 15% off on PSN network cards, but if you still have that PayPal offer, you can essentially get PlayStation Network credit 20% off using the cashback offer, so definitely take advantage of that, and that cashback can be applied to the PS5 Pro. You get that essentially for $520 with the cashback. And then, again, everything that's a part of the Cyber Monday 24-hour flash sale at Best Buy, including robot vacuums and Xbox Series X's, you could use the 20% cashback on that. Just use the PayPal Pay in 4. Pretty simple stuff. Cronos, the New Dawn, great offer there. And Mario Kart World and Nintendo Switch. I don't know why I was about to say the Mario Kart World bundle with the Nintendo Switch 2. The Nintendo Switch 2 bundle with Mario Kart World is $450. It might be out of stock by the time this video gets up. I just think it's kind of surprising that it is even seeing a slight discount. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.